Alright, good evening and welcome back to Simulation Sunday. Now you might not think it's Sunday, but that's because you're not enjoying a really lovely, relaxing, long weekend like I am. Well, I say relaxing, but I feel like I've had a resting fat breath for the past 5 hours after playing that DDR earlier. Well, let's not dwell on that, let's get back to Stardew Valley. We're halfway through summer with Marvin here. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've been on the fence about continuing this game, and I was trying to figure out why it just wasn't clicking with me. And, well, even the game isn't liking me. The spirits are very displeased, and although it never rains in Stardew Valley, we have thunder and lightning coming in. So I was actually fiddling about with this game in my own time, thinking, why? I love my farming simulation games, why is this one just not doing it for me? And I think I've come to the conclusion that the world is really kinda stiff and dead to me in this. Of course, part of the problem is I'm always comparing it to its betters, which is maybe not all that fair, but it's still how I feel about it. Regardless though, we'll give it another good shot today. See how we feel afterward. Worst case scenario, I will pick up a different simulation game to play. Which will be a shame because that means abandoning our poor chicks here. Even Darkbane. It's nice to finally have chickens that like me. Well, to a degree, they're not starving and dying. So the rain's taking care of all the crops, which is lovely. It actually frees us up for the day. So, what better to do than swing the axe around a bit? Well, actually, I could, for once in my life, head down the mine a bit more, because I've been slacking on that one for some time. So there's a lot of things that I don't really need, although the torches can be handy. And lest we forget, making that sweet mayo money. There we go. We should drop our... what is it anyway? We should drop our melon off at the community centre and then head our way down that mine. Wow, it's raining in Stardew. When's that ever happened? I don't know if I've had bad luck or if the game just doesn't have a lot of rain in it, but we never really saw any of it. What's up at Pierre's? Oh, how convenient, because I'm on my way there. Slime Hunter, slay 6 green slimes. Absolutely. Do I have any outstanding quests at the moment? I never did get a hold of the mayor's shorts. But I need to give Pierre a topaz, which I do have. Now the question is, where is Pierre? Another question is, who is Pierre? Because I often forget that. Well, they would be in here, but not for a wee while, apparently. Maybe I can chop down their trees for a wee bit. Oh. Max is saying that I, of all people, have had bad luck. I don't want to believe it. Well, at the very least we could drop off this guy's melon. Not at all what I'm looking for. I always get mixed up which one goes where. And all that leaves is a tomato, which I'm pretty sure I'm growing. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain we are growing tomatoes. Time just flies by, and it's already been the hour that I need to go and visit Pierre. Take your topaz and go. Ka-ching. Now I could reinvest that money in a backpack upgrade, but I don't really think I need to. I don't know if there's anything better I could spend that 2100 ducats on though. Ah, what the hell. We like to go mining. Let's head off with it. So much inventory space. I'm practically playing Minecraft now. So I used to say the lack of music in this game makes me nervous, and I stand by that. But I really wasn't liking how the music I was playing didn't match up at all. Like having the winter theme playing at this point, or heaven help us if it was Sam's band. Yoink. And yoink. Wait, did something just fall in the water there? Well, why worry about it when we can head down our mines? Now my favorite part, the part where I don't see anything. That's okay. We can figure it out together. Also, I have this. Never did get the hang of how to actually swing around here. So is there anything I can get in the game? Something along the lines of maybe a helmet that has a light coming out of it? That would be pretty handy. I spent quite a bit of time reading up how luck works in the game. Turns out it really doesn't do a whole lot. And I wasn't really convinced by the numbers I saw anyway. There are light rings, proclaims Max. Oh, I do like how this this mine just provides me with the light I need. Not to mention the way to get further down. Hang on, I already... It tells me I did something, but didn't feel like the right thing there. Maybe it was some kind of rank up that I can head to the guild for. Melisonant Sound says, I'm surprised he hasn't got one yet. I'm usually drowning in them. Well, whilst I'm normally extremely lucky, Stardew has not been the luckiest experience for me in all my gaming. Gotta say, the mining in this is so much better than it was in the likes of Harvest Moon Back to Nature. Oh, some of that was really rough. In fact, it really felt like the obligation. Not that there's not an element of that in this game, but really, Back to Nature's farming was terrible. Might be a bit unfair to keep comparing this game to others, but I mean, I've played them. Makes a lot of sense to compare it to similar games. There we go. Give me the bat wings. And time continues to plod on with no mercy here. I was strongly considering installing a mod that actually reduced the flow of time, because it feels like it goes so quickly in this game. But I decided against it. I pretty much always prefer to play with the original settings. I mean, I've put a lot of mods into this, yes, but they're all They're all visual or give you more information. None of them have been gameplay altering. I'm just too much of a purist for that. Was there always no music down in the caves? It's starting to get a little bit disturbing. Can't believe some people were saying go with the sword. The club is where it's at. There was coal in that cart. How could you check? I was pretty sure I'd tried to hit it. And yeah, Max, as I said, I decided against that because the music that was being played felt very unfitting. Oh, not this again. Bad things that happen when you hang around one place for too long. Whew. And we're in luck. We've got a slingshot. Tell me more. You use stones as ammo. Heaven knows I have plenty of those. Yes, stones. If you say so, game. Picked up some new stuff there. What's an omnigeode? Blacksmith will break it open. Contains a wide variety of minerals. Well, more stuff for our friend to break open. He's probably well closed by now. You can left click the stones and right click the sling. There we go. Oh my, that was a lot of stones. Oh my. Okay, sure, we can give it a go. This looks like we're in a place with some damn fancy stones and stuff though. Perhaps even too fancy for me. Out of my league. Okay, that was pathetic. But I wonder if I'm at the point where I can start getting gold and steel, because if I want sprinklers, that's what I need. Not sap, even though sap is golden. Winter root. Starchy. Fascinating, but we should probably pull out for now. Except, there was one thing that I wanted to do and didn't get a chance to do there, and that was crush some green slimes. Where are those green slimes at? Newster is asking if this is still the first farm. Yes, it is. I haven't reloaded it all. Have not felt the need for that. Ah, okay. So we filled. I think we had the goal to get to floor 40. So far, no sign of the bottom. How far does it go? Reach the bottom of the mine. Sounds ages away. But let's pummel some slimes while we're here. Just 3 more to go. Just 2 more to go. A bit of a downside here that I then have to maul my way through these to carry on. Not much other than useless stones here at the top. And poor Marvin's getting all tuckered out. It's a good thing it's a rainy day. What luck. Well, we'll be lucky if we find ourselves a slime, but no slime to be had. Plenty of copper, which is always good, but that snack of ours. Let's chow down. Hey Jake, is Stardew comfy yet, or is it slightly ill-fitting? Definitely the latter there. I want to like this game, but it's not coming easy. You know me, I play any old tat. I'm getting a bit late for Marvin here though, he needs to get to his bed. But I really need to crush a slime. Delivers. And then we talk to Louie. Excellent. Well, while we're here. Alright, so now we need to race home for bed, which is going to take forever. The slow movement in this game is so slow. Why is it so slow? Probably to encourage you to, I don't know, unlock the minecarts. I think there's something like that to move faster. Will you give fishing a try? We did fishing a little bit. It was pretty bad. Yoink. As you can tell, I've completely neglected the fishing stat. Yoink. All's well that ends in loads of money. Quite nice getting all those things for free though. So many items, and I'm sure the right thing to do is just hoard all of it, but it feels a bit off. Iron ore though, finally I can start smelting iron. Can't remember if I ever found any gold ore. We can do a quick stock check after we get some much needed sleep. Now Sisha 1922 says there's quite nice treasures to be found fishing. See, that's just the wrong motivation right there. I should want to... Hey, get back here, doglet. I should want to fish because I want to fish. Alright, Sauce Queen. Time for pancake. Now there's an idea. I think I'll have some pancakes for breakfast. I get carried away with fancy complicated dishes, but here's something. You'll want plenty of butter and maple syrup. And now we've learned how to cook pancakes, so that's nice. I don't have a kitchen. The spirits are very happy. They're going to shower me with good graces, and it's sunny because it never rains in Stardew. This is all getting a bit full now. Should probably just ditch these by now, but I don't need you. I'm kinda thinking I don't need you anymore. And I did have a little bit of iron ore. Right, next thing I do need is gold then. Bug meat. I don't think I needed the grapes at all. There's so much miscellaneous knickknacks that you pick up in this game. I can't remember if speaking to your animals makes them feel any better or not. But I do know I need to cut some grass, or else Or else. Oh, nice! Freebies. The game likes me after all. So if we just responsibly cut down some of the grass, rather than murdering all of it like I did earlier, it seemed like the right thing to do, then we can enjoy some hay. Excellent. Don't think any of my tappers have goodies in them yet though. No, nothing there. You left an egg on the right side of the barn, says Max. Because he has 2 functional eyes. Oh, okay. I could have never noticed that. No, don't eat the profits. It's like we learnt in Scarface, don't get high on your own supply. Hey kid, my throat's as dry as a desert bone and I'm real thirsty for a pale ale. You got one? No. No, I don't. Who sends a letter to somebody asking for some booze? Well, there are problems in this place. Right, I want that geode cracked open. I don't know what these fancy ones are like. Otherwise, where do we go from here? All of our crops are coming along nicely. That's sweet pea. I wonder if Abigail would like that. It is purple after all. And I haven't been doing enough with the villagers. I mean, I found the villagers extremely uninteresting, but that could be because I've not been investing in them very much. It's probably one of those you get what you give relationships. Now, I forget where Mayor Lewis lives. He's just right down there, and hey! More goodies for me. Happy days. Might as well go raking in people's bins. And what do we get? A pink cake! Jings, the saloon threw away a whole cake. Who do we like enough to give a cake to? Well, whoever we run into, I suppose. Ah, you helped us with the slime problem. Hope you didn't go through too much trouble. I almost didn't get a full night of sleep. I've ruined a good pair of pants. Aren't we still trying to find yours? Much obliged. It was quite a bit of wood to build the bridge that comes across here. And the payoff so far... Oh, who are you? I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me you're not ready for it, lad. Is it the Amulet of Annihilation from Secret of Evermore? Because that's one piece of crass jewelry. Okay, well, good to know. I hope someday I can be ready for that. We're in the shorts in somebody's room. Yeah, that lady at the bottom left. Marnie. Maybe I can mosey my way over to Marnie's ranch and see if I can pick up what's-his-face's underwear. Whilst being discreet about it. Speaking of discreet, it's a good life rummaging through people's bins. I wanted to crack open that geode, but I'm sure we can double back. Ah, how are you meant to get in there? Do you have to be friends? Take this cake. This is an incredible gift. She loves the bin cake. You gonna let me in? What a shame. Well, it would be unfair not to give you a gift as well. Do you like poisonous flowers? Oh. Well, eat it responsibly. So I don't have a Scooby how to get to that guy's pants without befriending Marnie, and I'm not sure I really want to befriend her. Seems like a whole load of effort. Alright, let's get this done. Give me the goodies. It's one of those. Nothing wrong with some coal, but what in the world did I just get then? Okay, so I paid to get a mineral that I just give away. Gunther is running quite the outfit here in town. Anyway, here you go. Tell me more. Okay. An iron-based mineral, it's got an interesting magnetic property to it. And what is that property? I guess that's meant to be beyond me. Okay, the day's already wearing on. Doesn't mean we can't root through the bins a bit more. Oh ho! How fortunate. Tell you, we've been lucky today. And it gives me something to give to Gunther again. Oh man. Bin Raker Marvin's helping Gunther with his racket here, something fierce. Not enough for a new gift from you, but what is this stuff? Jagaite. A high volume of tiny crystals makes it very glittery, but not very expensive. I think it was only worth, what, 115 or so ducats? Feels like I get more rain in summer here than I have for all of spring. It's high time I actually spoke to the locals around here. Oh, it's just you again. Growing any blueberries? Tons of them. They make me loads of money. But now I know that you enjoy them. I'll keep that one in mind. What I also enjoy is not talking to the barman. Okay. How's it going? Sadly can't raid people's homes here. I gotta say the guy's designs were not improved with this mod, but the girls, tenfold. Easily. Well, we'll do a wide berth back to the homestead, and hello! Speaking of improved portraits. What can I give you? I've not been friendly enough with people, so here, have a flower thing. I'm feeling a positive energy from this gift. Whatever makes you happy. Oh, it is really nice to relax to this game after playing that DDR, though my chest just did not get enough air to breathe for a while after that. And it feels so strange to get... Oh my. Feels kind of weird to get so annihilated in 45 minutes when you can last for 3 hours normally, but that's just the power of facing such incredibly difficult songs back to back. And you know, what are the odds on that one again? Hey you. Tulips, tulips, tulips. I think it's just random crap from you, right? No thank you. I'm here to deforestate. Seashells is speaking my language. 24 hours of mod games. I haven't seen anyone do a mod game for a long time, and you know, that's where I get my positive energy from. Failing that, I'd love to see someone play Drakon. Maybe I should just add Drakon to the mod game list so I can watch someone play it. I love that game, even though it's bloody terrible. I'll give Stardew its dues here though. It has the most satisfying felling of trees in any similar genre game that I can think of. It takes just the right amount of swings, it sounds good, looks good, feels good. In Harvest Moon and its various spin-offs, it always feels weird the way you just chopping at stumps the whole time. I want to fell a tree. But what game am I thinking of right now? That really crappy 2D one. Terraria. There was something really wrong about felling trees in Terraria. It felt like you were breaking giant twiglets. It just wasn't right. Whatever the case, they've done a good job keeping our farm nice and clean. The day just disappears though. Seashell says, I was looking up Terraria on YouTube for a comparison to this game. I don't really think there's much comparison to be had. Different games that you play for different reasons. They improved the tree cutting in a later patch. Well, I wouldn't know because I dropped that game so fast after picking it up. It's alright though, not every game is for everyone. I'd go so far as to say no game is for anyone. I think I like the way the makers work in this. I compare it to the likes of Back to Nature where it's just in, out, in, out. It was very tedious. This one feels like a choice, quite a choice to make the different makers. How many do you make? How often do you use them? Sort of thinking. What's the whole thing with glasses anyway? Have I sold a pair of glasses before? Well, I have now. Okay, now we're out of space. Now we are well out of space. But that can be fixed because it doesn't take a lot to make these. And this is where I start having my Minecraft problem of how to segregate. Now, I do like segregating, but how about Minecraft goes on the left? Is clay mine stuff? Probably not. Oh, I need to sell my mushrooms. What else is mined? How about monster things? Yeah, they're kinda like mined stuff. That should cover the bulk of it. I don't know why it moves my cursor like that, but it does. There we go. And we'll put a chest in our chest. Done and done right. Alright, not much more for poor Marvin, so hit the hay. Tomorrow is a brighter, hopefully profitable day. Alright, up and out of Marvin. Where is my music though? I wonder if it's still set to... Oh, that's part of the problem right there. In any case, displeased once again. Why break a habit? Ah. Oh, chickens practically love us now. Okay, how does this large egg lark work? Uncommonly large. Does that make uncommonly large mayo? To go with my mayo and taxes. See, I remember reading that you feel that your day frees up a lot. Oh, Christ. I do not like the way this stuff handles. I wonder if I'll give Mayor Louie a blueberry, since he says he loves him so much. What was my train of thought there, though? Yeah, I remember reading that your day frees up so much more. That does feel a bit loud. When you have all the sprinklers sorted out. Well, I mean, we just had a couple of rainy days, and the days still flew by. Since when do you pay taxes in a Harvest Moon game? Well, in Harvest Moon DS, when you get stupidly rich, the mayor gives you a one-off offer to purchase some island. And as best I remember, there's no real upside to doing that. I certainly can't remember getting anything out of it. The mayor was really strong in Harvest Moon DS, though. Didn't want to mess with him. You can get a really fast ending in the game, though, where the dog eats his ass. It's probably not nearly as fun as it sounds. And I can't speak for you, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I have the feeling that today is a... oh boy. I have the feeling that today is a lovely, profitable day. The aiming for my my doohickeys feels so wrong though. Red is saying, I remember peppers being a good gift for the mayor. What you mean in this? He told me he wants blueberries, so blueberries I will give him. Besides, he's done so much for me. Like when he... Actually, has he given me anything other than the task to track down his underwear? What a character. Alright. Good times. Still have that strange plant thing that I found. Okay, corn isn't worth quite the money I thought it was. Is it needed for any of these things? No, just the tomatoes. Really? No corn needed at all? Corn is a fall crop, apparently. Why am I growing it? That makes so little sense it hurts. Oh well. Oh, that's right, it works in both seasons. It's all come back to me now. Yeah, we can give a couple of gifts to our good friend the mayor. Let's give him some blueberries and a chili. Okay, looks like we got some pretty awesome mayonnaise out of that massive egg. So that's good. Doesn't help us becoming a booze baron, but it's still good. Unless, of course... What's a nice eggy drink? I remember, yeah, I used to have some at Christmas as a kid. Good dog. Yeah. Okay, you can't abuse your animals in this game. A shame. No, it wasn't eggnog. Something else. It was yellow. I mean, really weak, but I was a ween. Why do I keep running into you, yes? I am looking for Aunt Marnie. And you're withholding information on me, kiddo. Have a poisonous flower and go away. You sure it wasn't eggnog? Positive. A gentle little sunbeam woke me up this morning. I've never felt so refreshed. Ah, Marnie. Well, you're not at home, so that won't help me with the underwear. It's odd that it doesn't tell you how long you have to do them until you accept them. Odd and infuriating. Okay, no sign of the mayor here. But that's why we have this. Now, where could he be? Ah! He's thinking of Advocat, but he's too blind to see it. I mean, that's not impossible. That's very nice of him. I like somebody business orientated. Alright, here you go though. Wow, this is my favorite. Thank you. Okay, but you also said you like berries, so don't make this seem like a... Oh, it's only one a day. What was I thinking of? Huh. Is it one a day, 2 a week? At least I know now that hot peppers is something he loves. I mean... we can come back to you another day then. Advocat is something you drink at Christmas as lemonade. It's yellow and made of egg yolks. Alright, I will believe that. I mean, it's been, what, 2 decades since I last drank it, so... I can't remember it all that well. I saw a heron wading gracefully through the morning mist. Such are the treasures of a quiet life. You know, you must be hungry. You have this. It was for the mayor, but... It's a great gift, thank you. And it does feel good to give people presents in this game, but there's just something so soulless about the way people react to everything here. I want to check in with the guild, because I'm pretty sure I unlocked something with them. Something happened. Or was I imagining... Wait, what? Insect head, level 6 sword, not very okay. Does more damage and is faster than what I have, so yeah, I'll take it. I don't know why I've got it, but I do. I'm sure there's a reason. Let's go and kill some things with it, preferably those frost slimes. Frost jellies. Now that just sounds delicious. And we have been lacking in firepower lately. Okay, finally accessed some iron ore. The bug sword is a reward for one of the kill X amount of enemy quests there. That's like 100 bugs killed. I used this one till very deep in the mine. Oh, cheers, Red. In these kinds of games, it always feels so good to finally have access to a resource that you've been denied. To finally get a decent amount of copper was good, and now we actually have, I wouldn't say on tap, but certainly reasonable access to some iron ore. Why do I need iron so much? Well, it'll be useful in my sprinklers, not for the crap ones, but... I am still denied my gold, though. Ho-hum. But poor Marvin is getting all tuckered out. And we never even saw any frost slimes. My disappointment here is palatable. Are you a frost slime? Yes. Alright, we're in something resembling luck. And they said it was disastrous luck day today. The heck is that? Well, I don't have the energy to go and find out. Nice. Louie really has it in for the monsters, though. Really does remind me of Wells from Rune Factory 3. With his eternal hatred for monsters, which is really quite nice. I like people at least being firm in their beliefs. Even, or indeed especially, when it's just being a massive racist. Now Dalnorn is bemoaning the lack of notifications for when I go live. I've just got some really advanced viewer reduction strats going. Actually, it's working pretty good this evening. But people were probably already bummed out at the lack of Europa Universalis, which was so good. Oh, I was very happy with myself with that one. I was just getting ready for DDR and hit me like a wave of inspiration. It's like, what if I just piss off everybody that wants to come and see more Luca? And then it just wrote itself. Wow, poor Arkham. What did he do to you, Red? Alright, away with the mushrooms as ever. I don't think I need these spicy berries, but what did I pick up that was new? It's hard to know what is new. I think you're meant to ship one of everything, right? It's also... Ooh. So many different kinds of geodes around here. And we have jade now. The currency from Drakon, might I add. God, I really just want to fire up Drakon and play that again, even though it's such a terrible game. Regrettably, I cannot sell my club. So we'll get rid of the mine stuff first. I'm not including stones in that, because stones are, well... So I want to crack open my geode and give the other thing to Gunth Boy. Should be okay. Our farming's getting almost too good, and we can craft a keg. Now I want to look into that Posthaste. Watering can goes up, hoe goes up, oil can be made. Tell me about this kegger. How can anyone like Drakon, says dude? I acknowledge it's an awful, awful game. Truly terrible. But that doesn't mean I can't like it. Evidently, because I do. Bright and sunny all day, because it never rains in Stardew. What's the question mark there? Can't seem to click it. I don't think it's worth checking your luck day to day. Doesn't seem to have any real impact. And as the master of luck, I would know all about that. So, easy money, loads of tomatoes to sell away. Chickens are all happy too. Excellent. Well, they look happy. I'm making assumptions here. So Bane's fine. The real question is, how's Dark Bane? Hell yes. Did it say Lucky is annoyed with me? I think it did. Okay. I was either imagining or projecting. Nice. There's only one thing you can do with an unhappy chicken. There was a fantastic, well, and I assume still is, a fantastic game on the Nintendo DS where you do slaughter and eat your chickens. I just can never remember it when the time comes. When the need arises and actually try to remember what it's called, I just lose it. I wouldn't say it was extremely niche. I mean, it was, but that's not the thing that stands out. It was just such an unknown game. You wouldn't find it. If somebody can get the name for me here and now, I'd be ever so grateful. Because I'm trying desperately to remember it. Man, these blueberries, they are just the ticket to big money. I'll keep the sweet pea because people seem to like that as a gift. I don't think people care about quality of the gifts that they get given. Not sure what to do with the winter root, I'll just sell it for now. Jake, do you remember your sap extractors? Yes, but I don't think they're actually giving me anything right now. Blueberries really are like the sweet potatoes in Back to Nature. Maybe not as fast, but those juicy profits. Look, Lewis didn't want that blueberry, so we gave it to poor homeless man. And whilst I'm not really one to help the homeless, it did make me feel better than giving it to Lewis. Good quality gifts are plus 25% friendship points, says Max. Well, hot damn, I'm eating my words already. Almost done. I'm pretty sure I had 2 of those ancient seed things. Why is there only 1 growing? That's me assuming that the top left thing here was my ancient seed. I can't remember. And the game doesn't seem to give me a way to remember what this was. Yun Taek says, is this just Harvest Moon with similar or worse graphics? Mechanically, I think it stands head and shoulders above quite a lot of the Harvest Moons that have come out. Harvest Moon really dropped the ball. Trying to think exactly when, because Harvest Moon DS was still pretty good. Where did it all come apart? Okay, got a couple of geodes I want broken open. Actually, I'm pretty sure I still have another one. Ancient seeds to the top left too. Okay, wonder when those will sprout. So where's my geode then? There we go, got plenty to break open now. Let's hop to it. Oh, but there was Shepherd's Crossing. Thank you, Mike. That's what it was. There was a game where somebody would just come to your farm when you finally have an all of age chicken, break its neck, and you just eat it together. So a keg, wood, oak resin, iron bar, copper bar. Sans the resin. I could do that. And I think I'm just waiting on getting some, right? Or do you need... I think you'll get sap that... Oh, no, resin should work. Place a fruit or vegetable in here. Eventually it'll turn into a beverage. Mmm. Jake today is slightly annoyed luck for breaking open the geodes. From what I read, and I may have misread it or forgotten what I actually read, but it doesn't affect geodes. Wow, we still have limited time to talk to Louis even after doing it. Howdy neighbours, I want to try giving my cows pike. Well, too bad, I don't fish. Ah, you helped us with our slime problem, thank you. He's going on about slime in his pants again. Well, thank you for the dosh. Does Pierre have something else on offer now, though? Disappointing, my friend. Rice, oil, vinegar. Well, maybe I'm just sour because I don't have a kitchen of my own. Mmm. Sounds pretty good. How about a nice flower for you? That's a poisonous plant, you... Well, okay. I think everyone around here is just a bit special in the head. It's bad for you. Alright, give me the goodies. Ah, one sprinkler. Give me about 20 more of those and it'll be useful. Maybe she's building up poison resistance. So that was a fun thing to do in Rune Factory 4, where you should drink a hazardous bottle of Chemical X every night to build up your immune system towards everything. Hey, it was effective. Ah, I loved how there was skills for everything in that game. Really made you feel like you could specialize a bit in what you do. Alright, geode time. Gimme. It's one of those. Okay, but what is this? Thunder... Oh, Gunther again. So after you donate something once to Gunther, what is the point for most things? Corn Jake? Yeah, that slipped my mind. Anyway, there you go, and there you go. This place is getting full up. Oh, not quite. Hold the phone. How did I just get two? Is there an exploit where you can just keep picking up and moving things to get more and more rewards? Or is this one reward together anyway? Whatever the case, cheers, big ears. Meanwhile, let's just rake through his bins. Mom won't let me have any more gummies today. Oh no. Well, here's something for you, kid. Eat up. It's as special as you are, Penny. I like that you can be scummy and dig through people's rubbish. I just wish it went a bit further down that rabbit hole. Ah, Elliot. Almost like that's a hint for something, but I don't take well to hints. Jake dispensing poisonous flowers to neighborhood children, that's my man. Still 8 swings to bring one of these down. Yeah, so I was watching the Euro speedrunners, and they're donating all their stuff to save the children. I was wondering, where's the charity to bring great harm to the children? That's why Marvin is here, he's the great equalizer. I do have all this money. I think it's high time I got myself a hat. Although they don't really seem to do anything. Unless it has an effect that I can't... Oh, what the hell, let's just get ourselves a cap. Okay, no, it doesn't actually do anything. I am disappointed. But we have another sweet pea to dispense. Well, thanks. Been a while since we stopped in by our friend the wizard. Perhaps he too likes poisonous plants. He probably would, right? Many thanks. This is some interesting properties. Tell me more, because I've been feeding it to everyone around here. No one does tell you, right? Ah, hey, Twix. Oh, I'll take one more stab at Marnie's to see if I can go and grab the mayor's underwear. Oh. Time just melting away as always. What we need is a death toll counter. That's one thing I really enjoyed from the trucking streams, figuring out how many people we killed with, say, all the mercury that we'd leak through town. Oh, those were some good times. I was looking at my steering wheel and pedal, trying to think, how in the world do I fix this thing? But in the end, I did not fix it. Sad times. Aren't these meant to fill up at 8 o'clock? Or am I mistaken? Yep, clearly mistaken. Is the trucking gear busted? Correct. The pedals on my Porsche thing keep sticking, and that's why my Acceleration was very strange last time I played it. So what, am I meant to put this stuff up in my home? Or can I sell it? Because I'm more of a minimalist. Bah, humbug. Okay, Max, shedding some light on how that all works. I forgot about the corn, as usual. Okay, nothing to worry about. Would some WD-40 fix it? And I don't know, probably. But then probably not. It's electrical. Now we're talking. Also, the red one. I killed somebody with one of these red mushrooms earlier. It was the gourmet. Good times, a memorable event for the entire town. I don't know why everyone hated me for it though. There's no evidence that I put that dangerous red mushroom in. So if I threw you down, you would start watering for me. But, well, I mean, why not start using it? It's not really going to cost me anything. Good dog. It was the governor. Okay, it was the gourmet in Harvest Moon. So that's where my mind was at. Bland mounds of limp cabbage? No, coleslaw is so much more. So that's how you work. Okay, there comes a point where I have to admit that the game really isn't doing it for me, and I think I've finally come to that point. It's a cool little game, but I've played better, and it's really just not gripping me, and I put a lot of that down to the fairly stiff-feeling world. So I'm probably just going to shelve this game and start out with a different longer running game to play. I don't know which it's going to be. We had a couple of others on the list. It was like Star Citizen, Rune Factory, the really crap one. I'll probably throw Disgaea on that one and put it to a vote, but I think I'm done with Stardew. It's showing its cards and I'm not bowled over by them, even if I really want to be the booze baron. So, never feels great to shelve something, but that's likely what I'm going to do, because it's, like I said, not doing it for me. And I always like to play what I want to play. It's also a great opportunity to lie down because I am knackered after that DDR. So I'm going to call it there. Cheers for joining. I will definitely be back tomorrow with more streams. Until then, it's cheers and it's cheerio.